The 10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
Covered by Universal Roof and Contracting. The difference is universal.
On 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Can I just let me put just a real quick bubble circle around what we talked about last time.
What are we talking? Which one?
About LeBron.
I thought we were going to do that.
I don't have a problem with athletes if they're giving me a good, cognizant, informed point or viewpoint. That's all fine. But what LeBron did yesterday was nonsensical. He just stood up and tried to sound smart and talked in cliche and didn't say anything.
I think LeBron blew that one yesterday. LeBron James has done some wonderful things in our country, man. He's started a school. He's an entire school. So I mean, I tip my cap to him most of the time. You had said you don't care what the players think. I understand, but
I want to see
media's
LeBron
going to
James
ask
play basketball.
Yeah,
well, they can ask him. I have to care.
Yeah,
I want people who care about Hong Kong who can do something about it, not spew cliche nonsense to protect their financial bottom line.
Well, I think you're talking about two different things here.
I guess
in a way, because
speak to issues that you are expert on or have an opinion.
Well, that's kind of what he said.
That's what he's not doing, though.
But that's what he said.
But he was wrong when saying that.
But you just said that's what you want him to do.
When he said he's not. No. LeBron needs to speak to something that he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
What he said yesterday was inaccurate. How is Daryl Morey misinformed? No, he needs to be more informed that my bottom line check.
I don't think Daryl Morey was
That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what LeBron did yesterday. That's all this press conference was about. He stood up, he talked in cliche in circles, trying to sound smart and intelligent when he's wrong. And so I want to see LeBron and Anthony Davis play the Warriors, me personally.
Yeah, but LeBron James is a spokesman for – I mean, he is the most visible – face of the he's the face of the NBA.
But I don't go to the face of the NBA for medical advice or cultural. I don't. That's not for me. That's
others do.
Well, then I would suggest that they need to aim a little higher and go to school officials and local.
They don't want to hear
officials.
from people they don't know.
No one knows LeBron. I mean, what are you talking?
We got to get off this train. We're digging a hole here. Let me throw out something else that'll make everybody happy. A drill poll question of the day presented by Lockett Law DUI and Criminal Defense. Before we get into the 10-minute drill, call Lee Lockett. Know before you blow 858-9818. You'll love this one. Now that Jalen Ramsey's missed 3 games, what are your feelings towards the Jags quarterback? Are you team Jalen no matter what? Do you say trade him ASAP? Do you say bad teammate quit? Do you say hope his back gets well?
Bad teammate.
Trying to get this money.
Bad teammate quit is what I would go with. Did you see Leonard Fournette's social media post?
I saw a lot of.
Are they turning on him?
I don't know if they're turning. I don't know that we can interpret all these posts that are going on.
That they're going to Jalen specific.
like
what?
Well, Jalen. So Jalen tweet. Beef, help me with the verbiage here. You're the social media director.
Thank you.
Instagrammed, was on the gram.
Well, there was an Instagram post by another account that he liked, and it was a video of Cam Jordan getting that sack on Gardner Minshew. The caption said, Cam was having none of the mustache mania after this sack.
Right, and he liked it.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Unless you're just an ass. Well, what is that?
Maybe he's friends with Cam like he
I
is
don't
Deshaun.
care. I mean, good Lord.
So he liked that.
In Houston.
And then Leonard, well, I was in Houston. And then Leonard threw one out. And then Miles Jack threw one out too, by the way, last night. So 2 of the current Jaguars. And then people were inferring that maybe they're turning on Jalen a little bit. Look, at some point that's going to happen.
Are we sure that Jalen Ramsey, that's him? And
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not going to show up in
that post.
Yeah, that's not like a dummy Jalen Ramsey account.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Leonard posted 10 hours ago, back-to-back tweets. Sometimes good things fall apart so better things can happen. Followed that up with, this game is all about winning to me. The money will take care of itself.
When he also posted, I've never been a quitter. Where's that at?
Yeah.
Well, that was a while. That was like a week ago.
Yeah. I'll say this about Leonard, and, not that he cares, but I'm impressed with how he's handled himself this year. I have seen a 180-degree turnaround. Look, I don't think Leonard wanted to talk Sunday, okay? The Jags lost the game. And, Leonard, is bothered by losing. He's one of those guys in the locker room that he sits at his locker for a long time. But they all, I get it. But he seems bothered by it. Okay, so he sat in his locker a long time, and then he finally went and met with us. And his answers weren't great, but he sat there and, hey man, we got to play better. It's just that simple, And he was quick answers, but it was fine. He did what he was supposed to do, and off he went. I think that's good stuff. So anyway, I tip my cap to him and how he has turned. And by the way, he's playing great football. I mean, 20 rushes for 72 hard yards and 6 more catches for, I think, 49 yards. It's 26 touches. So good for him. All right, we've talked about the refereeing. We've talked about LeBron James. We've got some more to discuss here, Jeff Prosser. I don't think you should get on board with the Washington Nationals because I'm thinking ahead to next year. I'm thinking ahead to watching the Nats and the Mets, or I'm thinking ahead for you watching the Nats and the Braves and listening to Mr. See You Later, who's already a pompous pain in the butt. And I'm just thinking how we're going to have to hear about them being world champions. No. And they have, what did you used to like to say, Beef? Snap the head and drinking the blood of the Cardinal.
I don't know where
Bathed
you
in
got
the crimson red.
Crimson mask.
I don't know where you got that I'm pulling for the Nats. I just think that they can win. That's the difference.
And I'll tell you what kind of bothers me a little bit more. And by the way, kudos to the Nats who are now, who are much like the St. Louis Blues. They're doing what the Blues did in hockey. They were 19-31, and there's only been like 4 teams. All right, already, who've come back from being 12 games down, including the 73 Mets who made it to the World Series. But they're doing what I was kind of hoping my team would do. And then my team would get into the postseason, and we'd be talking about DeGrom and Syndergaard and Wheeler.
That's why I didn't want to face your team last year.
It didn't happen. Yeah. So it happened for them, and now all of a sudden, I think they're 15. Is it possible they're 15-2 in their last 17 games? The Nats are rolling, man, and they are just.
They've been rolling for a while too.
They're annihilating the St. Louis Cardinals right now. So the Nats, do they go this afternoon? So they could be celebrating.
They're the night game.
They're the night game. The Yanks go this afternoon.
Correct.
Against Garrett Cole. Ooh, that's good. That's good afternoon baseball. So the Nats could be celebrating tonight. And only one team, Jeff Prosser, as you know, in the history of the postseason has come back from a 3-0 deficit.
The Red Sox.
Yeah, 36 out of 37, something like that.
The Cardinals are impotent, dude. That's what's so frustrating for a Braves fan right now. The Cardinals are terrible. Yeah. How do we lose to them? What a choke.
Yeah,
what a choke, man. They're the worst by far of the 8. How many teams were in the postseason? 12, including the wild cards?
You got 2 and 5.
10. Yeah. Of the 10 teams, they are light years in the basement from the other 9. All other 9 teams were much better than the Cardinals. So to lose to them is just an absolute joke.
And Dan, you're correct. 15-2 in their last 17.
Yeah, I mean, they're rolling. And by the way,
this Fournette Quitter post was recent. It wasn't 2 weeks ago.
It was October 4th.
That's the Saints uniforms I'm looking at.
I don't know what the photo is. I'm telling you the date on the post is October 4th.
Yeah. What was the post? What did he say?
I've never been a quitter in my life.
Quit. Oh, that's something else.
Well, exactly.
Is that
quote?
Where's that?
I've never been a quitter in my life. You think quitting got me here? Sometimes good things fall apart, so bigger things can happen. Okay. And and they're playing the Saints, so it had to be in the last day.
Right.
I don't know. I guess I don't. It looks like I don't know if it's Instagram or Twitter. I'm not sure which one. So that, and I bring that up only because does that mean anything in the context of what's going on in that locker room?
Yeah. Beef, I didn't even ask you what the prize pack is that we're about to hand out. What is the prize pack that we're about to hand out?
Well, that's a hell of a question,
Whoa,
Dan.
Thank you, Fred.
I got to tell you, it's
yeah!
We're going to send one lucky Guggen home a floral arrangement from our friends at Kuhn Flowers and a pair of tickets to Welcome to Rockville coming up at Daytona, May 8th through 10th, headline 2 nights by Metallica.
Wow. We are going to rock this world.
We're going to
do it right now with caller number 1 right out of the gates. 641-1010. More concepts and rationalizations coming your way. Lots of issues today in the sports world to discuss when we return. Next.